I've been I was at this point in time I was involved quite deeply with my mother's care, and we had moved her from an apartment type lifestyle into a nursing home, and her dementia had progressed a little bit further, but she always felt a connection. She could tell. I saw her almost every day, so she knew I was in her life, but she probably couldn't tell you exactly who I was, you know. She depended on me, and we were sitting at the restaurant, and we're sitting across from each other, and she looked across at me, and she's sitting there holding her cup of coffee, and she goes, "So are you married?" And I said, "Mother, yes, remember Dawn, my wife? She's got nice, shiny, long black hair. You see her almost every day, you know, because my wife works at the nursing home where she lives." And she looks away and she goes, "Oh, yes. So what are you doing with me then?" So she thought that I was having her out on a date and that we were on a date together. And so it's kind of bittersweet because, you know, here I am her son, and it's hard. But it was beautiful too. Well, I know that it was probably about 10 years ago. I helped my parents move here, and they were getting about close to 90 years old. And my mother started to develop a little bit of dementia. And whenever my father had to go see the doctor or go places and I couldn't be there, I would call Vine and ask if they had a nice volunteer that I would introduce as a friend of mine to my mother. And then they would spend a few hours together having tea and coffee and keep my mother sort of safe and occupied. You know, so it was a home volunteer that would come in and just sit with my mother. And that helped quite a lot because I was still working full time. I still had one child at home, and then I was primarily involved with their care too. So they were wrapping up the last chapter of their life, you know, and they really needed a little bit of help.
It's our turn to show our appreciation and help make a better life for our aging loved ones. Give this holiday season. It's our turn.